Almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Logan Webb. What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a pitch. And a ground ball to first. Wade handles, throws to first. 1 out in the top of the first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now a chance for Seiya Suzuki. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
On the ground. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. This one popped up. Corner. And there's 1 away. Willie Adames stands in. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And Willie fouls 1 back. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And now Jung-Hoo Lee. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Bounced up the middle. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. So here's Horner now. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Kelly in his 7th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2012. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it in on the run. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Matt Shaw, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Horner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Out there. Back here at Oracle Park. And here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Half brings it in, and there's one down. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Second inning here, no score. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 2 down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Two outs, runner at first. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Wade leads off first with 2 down in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. They take the force out, and that's the inning. Back here in San Francisco, here's the rookie third baseman, Matt Shaw. Webb back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Tap at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
In the air out towards right center. Yastrzemski hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the third, no score. To the right side. Throws to first in time. And Tucker is returned. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Line, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one up.
Line drive, base hit. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there.
Fair ball. One runs in. Another comes in to score. There comes the throw.
All he was looking for right there was a simple base hit to untie the game, but he did far more than that, clearing the bases. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. So a man aboard, and up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. In there, he scores, and it's 4-0. That one is hammered right field. This one's got a chance, and that one hops the wall. Ramos around third. He'll score.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2.
for Chicago.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. Hard hit right side. The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. In the air to left down the line. Ramos. And there are two outs. Two down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that's the third out. And the bottom of the fourth. And now it's going to be Patrick Bailey. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Bailey gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul ball still 0-2. Line drive. And a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Well struck, right field. One run is in, and it hits the top of the wall. Across is the runner from first, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That's a good job right there.
Manager at it.
Pitching for Chicago.
Stepping in, Willie Adames on the corner for a strike. And that is out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Busch takes it to the bag. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Base hit and a run comes in. One gone, runner at first. Now it's Matt Chapman right through there for a strike. That one hit to right. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Tucker brings it in. 2 away now.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
This one popped up. Swanson. And that'll do it. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Fitzgerald hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Carson Kelly getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a chopper out to short. Adames the throw to first. And the Cubs go back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning. So here's Wade now.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Slice down the right side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
That's out to center field. Makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw. And he swings through that one.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 0 for 2 in this one. Chopper to second. Fitzgerald tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Tucker. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first, and Tucker is retired. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 6th. Now, Tyler Fitzgerald. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Swanson makes the grab, 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. 1 out, bases empty. Hit hard, base hit. Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Adames. Bush should have this one. He makes the grab. 2 down. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Shaw makes the grab. And the inning is over. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the
runner takes off. Strike in there. 0-2. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Ground ball to the right side, and that chance handled, and he takes it himself for the out. Dansby Swanson stands in, has grounded out a couple of times. This one in the air. Wade. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Matt Chapman. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a ball popped up. Horner hauls it in, and there's one away. Elliot Ramos will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Grips one to right. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit. Really? Here comes the man.
Pitching for Chicago.
Next to hit, Lamont Wade Jr. Late swing, foul to the left. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ramos, the runner at second with one away. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. Now at the plate, Patrick Bailey. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong squeezes it, and back here at Oracle Park, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Swings through that one for strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Eric Miller getting loose out there. Rodriguez warming up as well. Fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right.
And now Carson Kelly. And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, bases empty. So up now for Chicago, Matt Shaw.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is... And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fought off foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
That one ripped. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Yastrzemski around third. He will score. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swinging a foul out of play. Here's some fun. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, number 57.
Number 57.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
One to the other end. He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning. Back here in San Francisco. All set to start the 9th in this one. In half up to hit. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. To third. Chapman. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
No, foul ball.
Tucker leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss there.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Fitzgerald makes the grab. 2 down. 1 out left for the Cubs. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It has become